State fire investigators are working with the Oakland Fire Department to determine what sparked an early morning house fire. The Oakland Fire Department was called in the office of the state fire marshal around 1 a.m. Sunday to investigate a residential structure fire on Libby Hill Road. Investigators said initial observations indicate the fire started in a juvenile's bedroom. The blaze caused significant damage to the second floor of the home. 5 children and 2 adults were inside the residence at the time of the fire. No injuries were reported. The investigation remains active, and officials said no additional information is being released at this time, and more details are expected once the investigation is complete.